Hey everybody, welcome to day 25. Yes, we got a little bit messed up with our day numbers, but we are back on track. So sorry I jumped us ahead before we were quite ready. But today is day 25 and we're going to be doing bands. If you have two different thicknesses, tensions of your bands, that would be fantastic. One we're going to use for the legs and one for the arms and the upper body. So, and we're going to be on a Tabatta timer. So should be fun, get us going pretty quickly. But let's start with a little bit of a warm up. So just start by marching, pulling one knee up, then the other. Let me get into those legs first. Pick your chest up nice and tall, wrap around your abdomen. Check in with those hips, your knees. All right, pull and hold. Rotate your ankle around one direction and then the other. And then we'll go to the other side. Pull and hold. Rotate around one direction and the other. And then let's go into a wide stance. We'll hinge side to side. Hinge over a little bit. One side and then to the other. And then back. And then to the other. Okay, we're going to go back again. If you can get any deeper, all the way down, that would be great. Your heel can come up off the ground if you need it to on your supporting side, and then pull your toe up toward the ceiling on the straight leg. Walk yourself up and over. Same thing. Go all the way down deep, and then pull the toe up on your straight leg. And then come on up. Let's lay on our back real quick. Just cross your right ankle over the left knee, and you're actually going to push up into a glute bridge and let your right knee drop down toward the ground. Get that opening in your hip flexor, drop your hips, and then push up. Now your knee drops down and away. One more time. Hips drop, drive up, that right knee drops down, opening that hip flexor. Switch to the other side. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Let your left knee drop down toward the ground. Get that opening through your hip flexor. Drop your hips and then lift, drop, and lift. Perfect. All right, extend both legs long out in front of you. Arms up overhead. Take a nice deep inhale. Flex your feet. Fill your rib cage, your lungs with air, and then bring your chin in. Try to keep your arms up by your ears as long as possible. And then reach all the way over those toes. And then we're going to roll back down. Inhale back. Exhale, tuck in, roll up. So we're trying to get that push, that low back push into the ground as we roll down. Now it'll lift off as you're overhead. Tuck, push it back into the ground as you come back up. One more time. Lie down. Deep inhale. Exhale. And reach up. Okay, we are going to start off with our band around our high ankle, low calf. And we're going to be doing lateral walks. I am actually going to be walking toward you so I can get some more range, just a little bit more one direction before the other. All right, so we're going to have 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of transition time. So with your band, I want you to really watch that your toes are straight ahead and the knees line with the toes, and you're pulling with your abductor, that upper outer hip on the side on that leg that you're walking into. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and start. So chest is tall, toes straight ahead, knee pulls with the toe. Core super firm, and then head back. Whatever kind of range that you have. And time. All right, take a little second. Let's hinge over the legs, bend your right knee, and then your left, your right, and then your left, and then come back up. Step and pull. Always keeping tension on your band. So that core is going to stay super firm, so you're not hinging back and forth, and you're pulling with that knee as opposed to the toe first. All right, take a second, hinge into it. Still kind of getting into our warm-up. The next one, though, we are going to do a little bounce. So once we're done with our steps, we're going to do a little bit of a jumping jack pull on that band. Just kind of keep the good times going. Belly stays strong. If you want to just take your stretch and break, though, feel free. 3, 2, 1. So just jump in and out. Doesn't have to be too crazy. Belly's still strong. Knees are still pulling with the toes. Time. All right, back into it. Straight toes. Feet are straight ahead. Pull with that upper outer glute. And then your jumps if you want. Just in and out like this. Core strong. And walk. Those abductors should be heating up, burning out. See how tight you can get the belly, that core. All right, and then jumps if you'd like. Knees and toes still straight ahead. Take your walk. Keep that belly button pulled back, nice and firm. 3, 2, and then jump. Whew. Here we go. 2 left, final 2 sets. There's 8 sets total on a Tabata, if you're not sure. We got 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest technically, but we're going to do our little jumps today because we can. Keep going. All right, last walk. Watch that core, that upper body as you fatigue. It's easy to let it start moving back and forth. All right, let's hit those jumps one last time. And time. Whew, okay. We're going to grab just a teeny little stretch. Go ahead and move your band up above your knees. And we're going to be moving into squats and abductor pulls. So awkward abductor pulls. Just on that 10-second interim. Stretch over, get those abductors a little bit of love. So for your squats, you want your knees lined with toes. You're going to get that push into the band. So make sure you're really pushing the band out. So if your feet are way out here and you can only get the band this far, you need to bring your feet closer together, okay? So knees are always pushing against the band. Drop as low as you can. Drive out of those heels. And then on our 10-second break, we're not going to take a break. We're going to do our little abductor pulls, okay? So just squats and pulls. Ready, set, go. Still pulling that core nice and strong. Chest is tall. And then the next time that you do a weighted squat without your band, I want you to visualize and pretend that you have this band on. That'll help you get the knees pulling out wide, like I always say. Okay, squat and pull. Belly button tight to your spine. Chest lifts, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then squat. You got it. Hinge back and down. Drive through those heels. Work for some range. Okay, squat and abduct. Are you still sitting back on those heels? Can you keep your knees pulling with toes? Here we go. Set 3. Drive through the heels. Get into the glutes. Okay, abduct. Burn into those legs. That's what we're here for. Stay with it. And then squat. Get your full tuck at the top. Stay focused on your core. Halfway. All right, and then squat and get your abductors. That's it. You got it. Sit on those heels. Squat. Trying to pull the chest up. I end up leaning forward a lot in my squat. Something to work on. Part of it's my long thighs, but I can still always be working on it. Some of it's flexibility, mobility, so be aware. Up and down squats. Knees and toes. Check in. Make sure that you're keeping that tension on the band. Where's your core? Keep it going. Okay, squat and abduct. And squat all the way up, all the way down. Final 2 sets. You got it. Keep it going. All right, squat and abduct. Well done, well done. Stay strong. Okay, and then your squats. Last set. 20 seconds. Try to check in. Where are you getting the main work coming from? All right, abduct, we got it. 10 seconds. Time. Whew. Okay, keep your band there. We're going to take a little stretch, and then we're going to be in a bear position. All right, if a bear doesn't work for you, so that's hands and knees with your knees up off the ground. If that doesn't work for you for whatever reason, I'm going to have you stay in a glute bridge. So I'll show you. We're going to end up hitting our little stretch here. So let your knees drop to the left. Just stretch across, back, thighs, knees come up, stretch the other way. Okay, it's our last leg set. So if you're in a glute bridge, I want you to hold the bridge the whole time. And then when we're doing our bear pulses, you're going to be pulling your knees out just like we just did. Another option is to do a single leg hold and go up and down. That'll be a little more challenging. Okay, for the rest of us, if you can hold a bear position, you set your hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. You want to get your tension on your band already. Curl those toes under. You're going to pick your knees up so that your knees are barely off the ground. You want your shins parallel to the ground. And then we're going to abduct those knees like we just did with our squats. And then if you can hold your bear or you can take breaks. My legs are getting fried, so we'll see how it goes. Ready, set, and go. So find that bear and then abduct. Be in control. Knees right underneath the hips. Lengthen through the back. Lots of grab through the core. And time. How about just a stretch up and a downward dog? That sounds nice. Feel free to hold your bear if you need to. Hold your glute bridge if that's your option though. Coming back down and abduct. Contract through that core. Slide your shoulder blades down. Belly, belly, belly. And those thighs. Okay, push back. Grab your downward facing dog. Shoulder blades back and down. Enjoy your little stretch. Drop back down into your bear and go. Pulse. 3. Pulse, but don't bounce, right? Try to work against that contraction, that band that's making you flex in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, get your down dog. Whew. Drop back into your bear. Make sure you get those shins parallel and pulse. Ten seconds. Hang strong. 3, 2, and 1. Doing great, doing great. Slide back into your bear. Ready, set, go. Halfway there. 4 down, 4 to go. Keep those shoulders up over your fingers. Shins barely off the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, definitely getting tougher. Okay, bring it back down and go. Ten seconds left. You got it. Use that core, lengthen through the back. Try not to round. I have to watch it too. Time. Ooh, I'm going to do a child's this round. Ready, get set, and go. Don't forget to grab that belly, flex through the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, eyes are on fire. Ready, and go. Last one. Five seconds. Time. Whew. Okay. I'm going to give those legs a little stretch. You can get rid of your band. Good work. It's crazy for not really jumping or feeling like it's high intensity. I was definitely at my max. Okay. Get rid of your band. We're going to be heading into our upper body for a little while. I'm going to just take a nice low squat, stretch through. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to do a back row, and pull. So you're going to be in a hinge position. If you need to, you can take a seat on a box to help support. So this is where I'm going to use my lighter band because I want to find tension, flexion on my arms. If you don't have a lighter band, don't worry about it. You just won't be able to get your arms possibly quite as wide apart. Okay, so from your hinge position, you're going to be pulling your elbows up. Make sure you push them back down. Straight, strong arms in back. Row way up overhead. We'll come back down and keep that cycle going. I still want us to work on our 10s, so let's hit a wall sit. If you have a wall, hit your wall sit. Otherwise, just sit, contract, and we'll pulse straight out in front. Okay, ready, set, go. So hinge back, elbows pull up, push forward, and raise. Tension on that band. You can go whatever pace you have. Tighten through that upper middle back. Belly firm. You have to flex into that core as you sit forward and then flex into the back. Sit on your wall, get a little arm pulse, and time. Okay? Hinge back, forward, and up. Pull, push, straight up. Keep pulling those arms apart. You have to find flexion into the arms. That doesn't always happen on its own. Belly strong, sit into those heels. Shoulders pull back. Here we go. Row, push, overhead. Keep that core firm. Back doing the work. Okay. Wall sit. Pulse. And a pulse and a pulse. Okay, stand. Whew. 10 down. Especially in that raise, don't let it go. Keep that flexion in the back. Time. You got it. Doing great. See if you can push that low back toward the wall. Time. Pull it in. Contract through the back. Keep it strong. Your thumbs are up. Palms are facing. Arms get as straight as possible. See how high you can lift your hands while still keeping tension and pull on that band. It's really good mobility for your shoulders as well. Final 3 sets. Don't hold anything back. Don't worry about what's coming. Keep your push here. 3, 2, and 1. Time. All right. Keep contraction on that core. Tension on your band. 3, 2, 1. Time. Last one. Core, upper back, shoulders, no neck. Legs are still burning. Sit on your heels. Time. Time. Whew. Well done, well done. Fantastic job. Hinge over those legs. Get a little stretch side to side. We have time for one more. Stretch those shoulders out. So pull your arm across. Slide the shoulder head down away from the ear. Open, switch. Other arm across. Okay, so we're going to do a tricep pull. And you can decide whether you want to use your lighter band or your heavier band. You're going to take your band, put it in I'll mirror you, left hand, and put it on your right shoulder. Then the right hand elbow is going to stay super close to the rib cage, right? Connected in tight. Then you're going to just push straight down and then bring it only as far as your arm comes to 90 degrees. Okay? I'm going to start with my yellow. Let's see. I'll figure out. Oh, let's go a little bit of a high knee run with our 10 seconds. Ready, set, and go. So, elbow squeezes tight, just to the point that you're at a 90-degree angle. Lift the chest as high as possible. Resist that backward pull. Okay, then just a little run. Knees come up nice and high. Get your switch. So now, your other arm, okay, is over. Press and let it come back. Just to parallel to the ground, 10 seconds. Belly tucked under, chest lifts, squeeze shoulder blades together. Keep that wrist strong. Okay, little high knee run. Get ready on your other side. Elbow tight, hand across. Wrist strong. So we'll just end up with 4 presses each side. Focus on using that tricep to press and to control coming back. Other arm. Press it in tight. You got it. Resist that pull back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. Still keeping that elbow tight. Wrist strong. Fantastic job. You got it. High knees. Last time. Oh no, not last time. Still have this side. Then one more round each. You got it. 3, 2, keep your chest tall. Go your high knees. Okay, back on that first side. Make adjustments if you don't feel the work. Self-flex. Think about what it is you want to be working and using. All right. Now we have our last time. Nice job. Tall chest. Elbow back, right under that shoulder. Time. High knees. Whew. All right. Good job. nice little round. Bands, throwing new stuff at us. It's a different kind of burn and work. Let's start on our backs. Lay all the way down. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. Let both legs drop to the left. Once you're down on the ground, that right foot's down on the ground, let your right knee drop away from the body toward your left foot. Arms are wide, palms on the ground. Good work. Rotate those shoulders down toward the ground. Come back to center and release your hands behind your left knee. So level off. Make sure shoulders, pelvis, everything grounded in. Then pull deep into the chest, flexing both feet. See if you can dig your right elbow into the right knee to push to the glute away from you. So once you get that knee kind of pushed away, you'll feel a deeper stretch to the glute. And then grab your strap again, heavier one. Put your left leg all the way down on the ground. Put your strap around your right foot. Now, depending on how flexible you are, will be how much pull and stretch you get on that band. Okay, take your straight right leg. So we'll hold here a second. Just stretch to the back of your calf, back of the knee, the hamstring. And then slowly lower that right leg over the body. So you're getting back through that glute that we worked at the very beginning with all those lateral steps, our abductors, and our bear pulses. Just come as low as you can go. Keep pulling the toe back up toward that left shoulder. Put your right arm out away from you with the palm on the ground, pushing the back of the shoulder into the ground. Okay, and then bring that leg back up, and we'll do everything from the other side. So, level off. Cross your left ankle on top of the right knee. Roll to the right. Left foot on the ground. The left knee drops away from you toward your heel. All right, bring it back to center and let's pull deep into the chest, getting that glute stretch. All right, several weeks in to your spring, are you able to go a little deeper? Are you just showing up for workouts, or are you getting deeper with your mind, body, nutrition, stress, sleep, all those other factors, water? So important to keep all those other aspects in mind and focus. All right, loop your band around your left foot. Go ahead and extend your right leg long. Hopefully you're taking the time that you wanted to, that you planned, like we talked about from the very beginning, being a little selfish with your health, with your time, with what you need to do to give back to you. As with everything, there's balance. We don't want to become obsessive, but if you can create a life that revolves around activity and health and rest, giving back. All right, rotate that leg over as opposed to work, ugh, and give to others. While that is rewarding, make sure that you take time to give back to yourself. Some of us may be too good at that. But generally, I find it goes the other way. We're the last person that we take care of after getting everyone else where they need to go, packing their lunches. Bring it back to center. And then let's bring our bodies up. Flip it around, just go onto your toes. Hinge back, stretch through the tops of your thighs, those quads. If you can lean all the way back, go for it. Push your hips up off of your heels so you can get that extra little stretch. And then we'll go into our squat. So open those feet wide, sit back onto your heels, push your elbows into the knees. You can kind of push those knees into the elbows as well. Lifted chest. Hopefully you're getting lower and lower. I would love to hear. If you're trying to get a little narrower, we'll give that a second and a shot. See how that goes. All right, and then come on up. We'll take a quick forward fold, stretch through the legs again. Straighten the backs of the knees as much as you can behind you. And then let your head, shoulders drop forward. That weight pulls on your legs. A little deeper stretch. Grab your core, take a deep inhale. Bring your arms all the way up with you. And exhale, release. All right, great job, you guys. I will see you very soon for our next session.